Yo, what's up? It's B.o.B, Bobby Ray, and you know we live in the dream all day. That's why we live the hustle. This is Living the Hustle. My name is Bob. I approve this message. Keep looking up for strange clouds.
Yeah. Oh, you already know what we gonna do. Hey. Well, if you guessing it's me, you guess correctly. I just say with a stallion, you would swear I wasn't a question. I'ma hit her with that pipe, call that Nancy Kerrigan.
You are now tuned into Living the Hustle. I am your host, MESHA THA DIVA, and today we have a great treat for you guys because we are going to be at B.o.B's meet and greet here at HARLOW'S, located off of 59 in the great city of Houston, Texas. Today we will also be tuning into B.o.B's new hit, Strange Clouds, featuring Lil Wayne.
I'm top chef, you top rum, and I'm top shelf. No last call, tell the bartender what you got left.
You guys stay tuned, don't touch that dial, because you will miss the best show here on TV and on the internet, Living the Hustle.
All we do is pour it up all night, drink sounds. That's all we do. And all we do is light it up all night. All you see is strange clouds. Strange clouds. Strange clouds. Yeah. All we do is pour it up all night, drink sounds.
Are you taking pictures of me? I'm here with TJ, the manager of B.o.B. Now, you've been with him for a while, like since the get-go.
Yeah,
So,
5 years. 5 years.
So tell us, what inspired you to like believe in him and get behind him?
I mean, funny thing is this man right here, my business partner, Be Rich, used to send me the B.o.B stuff like years and years ago before he was even B.o.B. He was part of a group called The Clinic. But I wasn't ever feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And I never would accept the product. I never would work it, even though he offered me money. Then one night, I just happened to be at an open mic, and I saw this kid perform, and I thought he was amazing. And so then I went down and hollered at him. Come to find out, he had management, and his manager was Be Rich, the same person that had been sending me this music the whole time. Then the rest is history from there. You know, a month and a half later, we signed with Atlantic Records, and just spent the next 4.5 years really just laying the groundwork for him to be the star he is.
Now, with you being so much a part of hip-hop, especially with the Ozones, tell us, where do you see the longevity of B.o.B. with the future?
I mean, kid is 22 years old, multi-talented. He's not just a rapper, he's a full-fledged artist. He can sing, he can produce, he can do hip-hop, he can do pop, he can do, you know, so I really see him as having a lifelong career in the music game.
Now, have you seen any other artists that have come out that you say, okay, yeah, that kid's gonna make it, or they got something that nobody else has out right now?
I mean, there's a lot of them that have that. I mean, but it's like I like Big Crit. You know what I'm saying? I saw Crit grinding for what seems like forever, since before I even knew B.o.B. And so just seeing his time coming, he's a full artist, producer, writer, you know, the whole nine. So there's a lot of really talented people out here. It's just a matter of having the right teams in place that can take them to the level that they aspire to be at.
Now, with Ozone Awards, I gotta know, the Ozone Awards was here a few years ago. Will it ever come back to H-Town?
Nah, I don't think so. I really don't think there'll be another Ozone Awards.
For all of us out there, your heart just broke a little bit like mine. No more Ozone Awards. Man.
You know, there was a time and a place for it. I feel like the industry has changed so much with Southern hip-hop and the labels downsizing and everything else. It's just the game isn't the same anymore.
So right now, the way the game is changing, where do you see the state of hip-hop in the next 10, 20 years? Do you see it leaving, or do you see it changing?
I mean, it's never going to leave. There's always going to be an audience for it. It just keeps evolving.
Warranty whenever you ride. I say that with pride, and I honor that. It's guaranteed good service. You'll become
What's up? You tuned into Living the Hustle. I am your host, MESHA THA DIVA, and I'm here right now with the one and only B.o.B. How does it feel to be in Houston today?
It feels great, man. Everything's awesome.
Now, you've worked with Houston artists such as Slim Thug. What are some other Houston artists that you would like to work with and haven't got a chance to work with?
Well, you know, man, I've actually worked with a couple of Houston artists, but I want to work with Trey the Truth. I think that'd be dope. I'm actually, we might even get in the studio today. You never know.
That's what's up. So, you being in Houston, have any Houston artists actually influenced your music?
You said, excuse me, that last question, the DJ was chopping and screwing. I just got too crunk.
Oh, you in Houston, you do that every day, boo. We chop and screw it.
That's what I love about it, man.
Are there any Houston artists that have influenced your music?
You know, definitely. You know, I remember as a kid, you know, just seeing artists like, you know, just you know, just from Texas in general, you know, artists like Chameleonaire and Slim Thug and Bun B, Pimp C, and just, you know, watching how it really, that music even made its way over to Atlanta and just, you know, the whole country, you know, that really showed me that the hustle is possible to bring your music from here to the masses.
Now, speaking of Atlanta, you are signed to T.I.'s Grand Hustle label. How did that come about?
Yeah, you know, actually, I was talking to Grand Hustle before I signed my first deal, but it kind of came about a little bit later. But you know, it's kind of like, you know, when you're in Atlanta, you brush shoulders with the same people. You know, you just kind of gravitate to who you get along with the best, you know, musically and business-wise. So that's how the whole Grand Hustle thing came about.
Now, talking about your music a little bit, you've broken the sophomore jinx. Your first 2 albums went platinum, and then your third one was in the top 10, so you're killing the game right now. What do you think about, what do you think about the industry right now, how it's changing, and with your music still leading? Because MTV voted you like #9 MC last year.
Well, you know, like for me, you know, I always want to stay just in the same zone that I was in when I was making mixtapes and when I was putting out my music for free. You know, for me, it's never really been about album sales. You know, I think it's something that's good to tell your kids, and it's something to hang up, you know, in your music room or, you know, in your office. But, you know, really it's about the fans, and it's about the music and the connection that I have with my fans that allows me to do what I do.
Now, speaking of the content of your music, you are actually a preacher's kid, so you've been...
I told you that. How'd you find that out?
Man, I do research. You know, they say church kids are the worst kids. Is that true?
Hey, me? Well, I mean, I got a horn and halo. I'm like J. Cole. I got a horn and halo.
Okay, but has the church had any influence on some of the content that you actually put in your music?
I mean, you know, definitely. I mean, I feel like just, you know, just seeing how music can make a whole place full of people go crazy. You know, it kind of taught me that I could do that same thing, you know, on stage. You know, I just want everybody to just lose their mind, you know.
Yeah, that's what's up. So where do you see yourself in this industry, in the state of hip-hop, in this game, 5, 10, 20 years from now?
5, 10, 20 years from now, you know, I feel like hip-hop will definitely continue to break barriers and break molds. And you know, now people, on people's iPods, they listen to, you know, all different kinds of music. So I feel like hip-hop will continue to kind of break out of that mold and that barrier.
Now, if I could use to describe you in one word, I would say diverse. What would you say?
Man, clouds.
Well, if you guessing it's me, you guessed correctly. I just stay with a stallion. You would swear I was an equestrian. I'm a hitter with that bite. Call that Nancy Kerrigan. Stay on the greenest greens. Call us vegetarians. You be on that minor league, but we smoke professionally. I do my job exceptionally. On point like a decimalist. The way I ride on the beat, man, I beat up the street. It's done so effortlessly. Yeah, so these niggas can't sleep on me. There's no inception in this.